Impression is the name of the EP.
Yeah.
How did you come about that?
Because this is my first project that I dropped as an R&B artist, and the first impression is everything. So this is my first impression right here. So this is what they're gonna judge me off of.
That's
I gotta
true.
follow up after this. But yeah, that's how I came up with the name.
Okay, so you consider yourself R&B, neo soul, since there's so many genres with R&B. What would you put yourself as?
I used to try to pinpoint like what I really am, but then I realized when I do that, I put myself in a box. But really, I'm able to do multiple things. So I don't like to say exactly what I am. I just sing how I feel, and I think I pretty much sound like myself, like no one else. But I don't think I'm in a category at the moment.
Okay.
Unless people hear something that I don't hear.
Okay. And what would you say, like, the state of R&B right now? I mean, I don't even know, like, sometimes, honestly, when I'm listening to R&B music, I don't even say that's an R&B song. I'm just like, oh, that's a cool song. Like, do you feel like it's, like, kind of watered down right now? Or, like, what would you like to see happen with, like, R&B music right now?
I think that it has changed. And I think people are scared to actually really let people hear their voice. And auto-tune has taken over the industry, and I don't think we're gonna get it back. But it's people like Tank that's still keeping us alive, and I'm trying to be right along there with them. But I really want people to start kind of like turning down the auto-tune a little bit, so we can actually hear these runs and people's real voice. Like, that's why some of my songs sound like early 90s R&B, because I'm really trying to bring back like the real singers back out. Because there's some real singers out here though.
No, I totally agree.
There's some real singers.
I think, just like you stated, like when it comes to like R&B music right now, the auto-tune, I wasn't always a fan of it. I think sometimes on certain songs it's cool, but a whole album, I've heard like literally a whole album, and it takes away, and these people they have a voice.
Exactly.
And so why are you even throwing auto-tune on top of someone that got a voice?
A lot of people do it because, for instance, my song Shawty, I didn't want auto-tune on there at all, but the engineer was like, man, just put a little bit, it's gonna sound good. So I'm like, okay, we can see how it sounds. At first it had a lot more. Then I was like, man, you gotta turn it down. I don't really like that. And then he, like where it's at right now, I was like, all right, we kind of agreed on that, because he wasn't budging. And everybody loves that song.
Met her back in A-Leaf, my swat shorty. 713 to my city, back when I had all my niggas with me. She in town for a while now, her first stop is my house. She ain't got time but she fucks with me, yeah, your girl stay loving me. Shorty said she wanna come through. Shorty said I wanna be with you. Shorty wrapped her legs around me, said you still belong to me, yeah. Shorty, that's still my shorty. She's still my shorty, still my shorty. Shorty, that's still my shorty. She's still my shorty, still my shorty. Shorty said she wanna come through. Shorty said I wanna be with you. Shorty wrapped her legs around me, said you still belong to me, yeah. Shorty, she's still my shorty, still my shorty. Shorty, she's still my shorty, still my shorty. She wanna ride with the roof down, started singing, got her wet now. All that rubbing and touching me, you gon' fuck around and get rounds from me. She got that water in the dress for me. She got that water in the dress for me. She got that water in the dress for me. Shorty said she wanna come through. Shorty said I wanna be with you. Shorty wrapped her legs around me, said you still belong to me, yeah. Shorty, still my shorty. Still my shorty. Shorty, shorty. Still my shorty. Still my shorty. Still my shorty. Shorty, shorty said she wanna come through. Shorty, shorty said I wanna be with you. Shorty, shorty wrapped her legs around me. Said you still belong to me. Yeah, shorty, shorty. She's still my shorty. She's still my shorty. Still my shorty. Shorty, shorty. She's still my shorty. She's still my shorty. Still my shorty.
That you've gotten from it. What are some of the people's favorite songs on it?
Oh, I've been getting some real good feedback. The first person who gave me feedback was my mom. She was up early in the morning. She said, I'm about to listen to that.
Whoa.
And, you know, my mom, she gonna tell me the truth.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even though my songs they X-rated, she don't look at me like, you know.
Yeah.
But as far as like people's favorite song, when they give me their favorite song, they automatically exclude Shawty, because that's just like everybody's favorite song.
Oh.
Like that's one song that I haven't topped yet.
Really?
Yeah, that's their song, and I think part of the reason why is because I have the video to it. Because you know, when you have a visual to a song, it makes you like the song more. And you see them a lot. You're like, man, I'm about to go to their page and see what they're doing. Like it could be, it could be a funny video, it could be singing, it could be whatever. Like, but like going back to Toby, his songs have visuals.
Yeah,
and every Sunday people are like, I'm about to go look at this video that he made for this song. But I think if he would have dropped a song every week and with no visual, then a lot of people wouldn't tune in as much, because you know people this is like the Netflix era. Like everybody likes to watch something
visual.
Yeah, they want to watch
true.
something.
That's true.
So if you have a visual, it'll help with the song, especially if you're acting out the words, because a lot of people all they remember is the hook. So if you have a video and you're reenacting the song, then it's like, oh, like Trapped in a Closet. Like, man, if he didn't have a visual for that, I don't think anybody would have listened to all of them all the way through.
I know I wouldn't have, because it was long too.
Super long.
Yeah.
Super long.
Right.
And it's not to say that the visuals are gonna get you a record or anything, but it's gonna help people feel like they know you a little bit better.
Right.
Yeah. So that's what my opinion is on that.
Okay. No, that's good insight. So you're saying that you're gonna just wait for the next one, but if you did do a video for the next song on the EP, which would it be?
I think I'm gonna do one, Mr. Change Your Life. Yeah.
That was a nice one too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know everyone wants me to do one for her favorite song, because my wife.
Can I say that I was actually wanting that video for that one too.
Yeah, that was gonna come.
I mean, like seriously, I was like, okay.
But you know, that one gotta be right. That one gotta be. We gotta have the right people in there, and I kind of don't want it to be cliche. I want it to be like, I don't want people to like assume they know what's gonna happen in the video. So that's why it's taking me time to like really like think about it, because when you hear that song, the first thing you're gonna think is gonna be a bunch of girls twerking in the video. She hear her favorite song, she starts twerking. But that's what I don't want. I don't want it to be like that, because it's just, I don't want people to assume, like, if you watch Shawty, nobody would ever think that in the beginning I would have an acting scene of just something funny. So I just wanted to I like to surprise people. I don't want to be, you know, doing the same thing over and over, because all these videos, they just, you know, it's the same
Trust
thing.
me. Yeah.
Now I'm not gonna say it ain't gonna be no twerking in the video, because that'll be defeating the purpose of the song. But you know, I don't want it to be that's all that it is.
Song, like a V-Live video.
Yeah, like I don't want it to be just that.
Right. Yeah,
we'll be in Walmart and all that. She'll start dancing like she like just that. So I was like, when I heard the beat, I say, okay. I had wrote probably I think 4 different hooks for that beat.
Oh.
And then
Okay.
the last one that I wrote was that one.
Mm-hmm.
And then whenever I went to go record, she's like, "Oh, I want to get on that one." I say, "Hey, I'm not finna play with you."
What?
Yeah, because she be saying I want to get on something and take her forever to get on there because she
gotta really feel it.
Yeah, she gotta really
she
feel it.
gotta
I'm like,
feel
hey.
it.
And then I say, well, write your verse right now. Nah, I want to wait till we get home and write. I say, man, you ain't gonna write it. She like, nah, I am. We get home, she ain't write it. I gave her plenty of time. We go back to the studio. She still didn't have her verse. I say, I wrote a second verse already. I'm about to put it on there. No, give me a chance. I'm about to go in the car and write it right now.
What?
She went and wrote it in the car, and then that's how it happened.
That's dope.
Because
That's dope.
she wasn't about to get on there. I was like, you just gonna be on the remix.
No,
you about to get
no,
on the
you did
remix.
No, that's dope though. I like it. I like it. So we might get a video for it or might not. If not, but it's all good. The song, I'm gonna make sure we post that because I think the song was really dope. But it was a lot of good ones.
Yeah.
First impression. I know you said that you wanted people to kind of just like have a good impression of you.
I just want them to say that I like him. He know how to make some good songs. He know how to make some good songs. Cause and I realized that I really be giving free game. Really, I really be giving free game to these guys out here. But I just want people to say, man, he got his own style. He don't sound like nobody, and it sound good. You know, he don't gotta follow the trend. He doing his own thing, and it still sound good. That's all I want people to say.
And that's what I said when I listened to it.
When people see me on stage, coming out with music, working hard in the studio, it's always been my goal to motivate people to chase their dreams and face their fears, because the reason that I just started singing is because I had a fear of people not liking the way that I sound. And I would just sing in the own comfort of my own home. Mm-hmm. And then whenever I decided to go public with it, I said, you know what? I can't please everybody, but the people that I can please, they're gonna love me. But you just can't please everybody. And I want people to realize that you can't please everybody. So whatever you're thinking about doing, I want you to get up and do it. Right. And if you need me as motivation, I'm gonna keep on going so that I can motivate you. Because there's so many people out here that have a lot of talent, and they're just scared because they think people are gonna judge them. They think people are gonna talk about them. They think they have all these thoughts in their head, and then when they see me, they're like, man, he really out here doing what he said he gonna do. He really out here doing it. He don't care what nobody say. I'm in the club. I'm performing, standing on people's couch. I'm singing with no back vocals. I just play the beat. I'm singing live, and I don't care if this person right here don't like how I sound. 8 people over here are like, yeah.
Right.
This person over there is like, man, he motivated me to get in the studio. I'm about to get in there tomorrow.
That's cool.
But that's really what I'm out here doing, and I wouldn't mind, like, you know, doing a tour, you know, because I love to get on stage and sing. So I wouldn't mind, you know, going on tour and singing at different venues and, you know, interacting with the people and all of that.
Right.
But yeah, those are my main goals, you know, as far as it goes right now.
Are you gonna be working on new music, another EP, album?
I think I just stay working. I have a lot more songs that are already ready, mixed and mastered and ready.
Oh, okay.
But I'm still consistently making music, writing, brainstorming. Even if I'm not writing, I have a lot of things in my head, so whenever it's time to write, it's easy for me to get them out. But I think the next step for me is I need to get some visuals out here. You know?
Gotcha. Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, I need to get some visuals, and then after that, then it's gonna be I gotta get my first album out. Yeah, because
they say first album.
Yeah, I gotta get my first album out because I gotta show people how to format a R&B album instead of just throwing songs everywhere. I need like what was Kendrick Lamar's first album, Good Kid, Mad City.
Mm-hmm.
That album, like the way it flows together, it was perfect. Like everything went together like how it's supposed to go. And I wanna bring that back, like, you know, skits and stuff like that. I'm just trying to bring back all of that stuff.
That was dope. Yeah, the music was so.
Yeah, have skits and have everything flow together instead of just throwing different songs.
Yeah.
You do that with an EP, but as for an album, you gotta really, take your time and do it right and let it flow, like tell a story. As long as the respect is there, then I'm good.
Okay. Was singing something that you always wanted to do?
Growing up, my sister, she used to always say, "Man, you can't sing. Like, just stop."
Oh.
And she used to be so mean to me, and I just used to let it get to me. And then what happened was one day I was at church and I was singing. I used to just be singing, but I'll sing like in the back of the Sunday school class or whatever. And I'm singing and like everybody just turns around and looks at me, and I didn't even know that this crossed my mind, but it's like everybody turned around and looked at me because they think that I can't sing. And I'm thinking that because my sister's telling me that I can't sing.
Right.
But I don't care what she say. I'm a singer around the house. But then when all of them look back at me like that, I say, dang, I really can't sing. I need to stop. And from then, I didn't sing in public no more. But she had like a big impact on me, like growing up. But I had to grow out of that. And I would sing like randomly, but it wouldn't be like, oh, he sing. It wouldn't be like I wasn't known for singing. It was just like he can kind of sing. I like when he playing around. I'll just play around. Like I don't. You know how you play around so nobody can take you serious, so they can't really judge you. I would do stuff like that. But yeah, I always wanted to sing, and then singing like helps me with my mood. So like if I'm having a bad day or if something got to me, get in the car, turn the music on, sing or whatever, and it helps me with my mood. It changes my mood, so that I'm a sing forever. But
that's how it should be, because I think we all kind of grow out of that shy phase. It's always somebody that don't believe that you can really do something.
Yeah.
But so I'm glad to see that you took that and been positive, and that you can motivate somebody else.
Say, man, I be seeing your singing videos. You make me want to get back to singing. You know what?
Cool.
I'm gonna call my vocal coach and get back on. I'm like, you do that.
Yeah.
Because that's what I want you to do. Right now, I've been listening to Giveon, Neo, and Tank.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really big fan of Neo.
Yeah, Neo is super
He cold at writing.
He's super cold.
His writing is genius.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I've been listening to those three, and then as far as rap, I'm listening to Jeezy. That ain't going away.
Yeah.
I'm standing on people's couch listening to Jeezy. Man, we could just bring back Akon and Jeezy. I'll be Akon, he be Jeezy. We can make that work.
That's what I'm saying. That's what
we can make that work.
Old Jeezy. Yeah, Akon, like, man, he was so. That's Because
I got some songs that I haven't even released. That's like a different side of me. So we can make that work.
The songs that you haven't released, that's a different side of you. Do you plan on possibly putting those on the album? I know you don't. You say you're not gonna do it right now, but possibly album songs.
I don't think they're gonna be an album. I have a select like few songs that I'm gonna do like a. They're gonna flow together, and I want it to be. It basically talks about like where I came from and who I am.
Okay.
So, but it's not. I don't want to make it an album. I want to do like this back to regular schedule program after that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Back. So you gonna hear this, so you know who I am.
Right.
And then back to regular schedule program. That's what we're gonna do.
Sound like you got a plan.
It goes way back from when I was younger. I was the only one in the hood who did not have a nickname. So it was like, bro, you gotta, everybody got a nickname over there but me. And so they came up with Malkeys.
Okay.
And then I ran with that, and then we kind of shortened it to Keys. And I used to rap, so I was rapping for a while, that's how I first ran into my wife at the radio station because I was rapping.
Okay.
And so I don't want people to think like Keys is rapping because Keys is singing now. So later on down the line, I had stopped doing music. I had stopped rapping.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think it was, we had a family reunion. And then my mom wanted me to sing to my great grandma. And I'm like, man, I'm not trying to sing in front of everybody. And then they just kept begging me. And I'm like, all right. So I sung a gospel song for her.
Mm-hmm.
And then after I sung the gospel song for her, she just went crazy. And she was like, man, you got to promise me you ain't never going to stop singing. You got to use your voice.
Wow.
Because I'm the only one in my family that could sing. Which is crazy. I'm like, Mom, am I adopted? But you know, so she was like, you gotta promise me that you're not gonna stop, like keep doing it. So it's funny because she started losing her memory, and when she started losing her memory, if they say my name, they're like, she's like, oh, tell him that I love his voice. She can't remember nothing else, but she can remember that time I sung to her.
Wow.
And she said, she always tell me, make sure you use your voice, like, because it's God given. I want you to sing.
Said she wanna come through. Shorty said I wanna be with you.